Welcome to The Study Formula, the podcast that helps you unlock smarter ways to learn, one tip at a time. I'm Paige Martin, and I'm here to guide you through actionable study strategies that will elevate your learning game. Ever sat through a lecture or reading session only to feel like you didn't actually learn anything? You might have been passively absorbing information without even realizing it. Today, we're going to break down the difference between active and passive learning, and I'll share why actively engaging with your material is the key to truly understanding and retaining what you study. When I first started college, I thought simply reading over my textbooks or listening to lectures would be enough, but I was wrong. I would finish a chapter, close the book, and wonder, wait, what did I just read? That's when I discovered the power of active learning. It's the game changer that makes studying more effective and efficient. So let's dive into why active learning is a must and how you can incorporate it into your study routine. Let's start with passive learning. It's what we're all familiar with: reading, listening, or watching without engaging deeply. While passive learning isn't necessarily bad, it's limited. It's like watching a tutorial video without actually trying the steps yourself. You might gain some understanding, but you're not truly learning. Active learning, on the other hand, involves interacting with the material. It means doing, not just observing. Think about it. When you write out concepts in your own words, quiz yourself, or explain the material to someone else, you're actively engaging your brain. This process forces your brain to work harder, making the information stick. For example, I've found that when I use self-testing, writing down questions based on the material and answering them, I retain the information so much better. It's not just reading or listening, it's taking what you've learned and applying it. One simple method is to turn your study notes into flashcards. On one side, write a question or prompt. On the other side, write the answer. This method engages you by forcing you to recall information actively instead of passively reading it. It might feel like more work upfront, but trust me, it's worth it. Another way to boost active learning is through teaching. Teaching forces you to process information more deeply. Even if you're not teaching anyone else, just talking out loud and explaining what you've learned helps you make sense of it. Try summarizing a chapter or concept to yourself, or even to a friend or study buddy. So next time you study, think about how you're engaging with the material. Are you just passively absorbing it, or are you actively interacting with it? I challenge you to incorporate more active learning techniques into your routine this week and see how much more effective your study sessions become. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend who's looking to make their studying more impactful. Thanks for tuning in to The Study Formula with Paige Martin. Remember, active learning is where the magic happens. Let's make studying smarter, not harder.